Body language is a silent orchestra as people give clues to what they're thinking and feeling. This was said by the Psychology Today staff, and it was in the website Body Language. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today I'm going to inform my audience about the different types of body language and how can those reflect our own attitude or someone else's attitude. To start off, I would like to talk a bit about myself. I would like to talk about how when I was younger, I was really afraid of making questions in class, and how when I met someone who I wasn't really close to, I was really shy. I barely talked and my hands kept shaking. With that thing, which at that moment I didn't know what it was my body language. How when people saw me, they probably were like, oh, this girl is like really insecure and her personality was like really shy. And yes, it was like that. And I didn't want it to show like that. So when I investigated about body language, I found out how body language can be really useful. So I improved my social skills, and now here I am at this public speaking class, and I don't see it that way. So body language conveys information in different ways, and some common types are fidgeting, facial expressions, and eyes. To start off, I would like to talk about fidgeting. Fidgeting is a way of communicating physically, doing intensely something. Shipa Armin says something in her website in how to manage fidgeting. She talks about how when we are fidgeting, it's usually shown in people who are not paying attention, restlessness, or shows discomfort. And that actually can be true when you follow the examples of fidgeting, which are tapping your feet, stumbling in your own place, or just twisting your hair with your hands. Those three represent different things, such as someone who is impatient, someone whose personality is just how they get bored easily, or just stuff like that shows a little bit about themselves. These are usually shown in people who are socially awkward or introverted. And talking about social awkwardness, we can talk about facial expressions. Facial expressions are usually what you show to people, because you can lie with your face. Usually, your face shows what you are mostly feeling, such as what Vanessa Edwards says, that often words do not match emotions, but the face betrays what the person is actually saying. She said that in How to Read Facial Expressions. And as I said, the reaction of our faces are the genuine emotions of the brain. And usually, there are different things that can show in our own personality on these things in facial expression. It can show how twitching our eyebrows can show how angered we might look, and twitching our mouth can show different things too in our own personality. And talking about personality, we can talk about eyes. Eyes are usually traits that people always praise, or what people mostly look at when you're doing a presentation or something. So talking about eyes, they are the mirror of our souls, because usually people say that we are really expressive when we talk about eyes. Eyes can mean different things in our own attitudes. They can show how fearful we might look when we do a side eye, or when we do eye contact, we show how trustworthy we are of that person. It can show different things, and it is really important to know about this. So, talking about both these body languages, we can tell how they show different things about our own attitudes, how fearful, how trustworthy, how we are paying attention or not to the person that we are talking to. But we need to know that body language is something that we need to know and how we need to control. As I did when I was younger, I knew about how nervous I might look, but I improved, and now I am more conscious about what I'm doing with my body and I really improved. So that is something to really keep in mind. Thank you.